say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. And the Trojans about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Pressure coming. On the move and looking deep. Makes the grab down the middle. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. Now adjusting. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Beck's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nevada!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy, and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Baker. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rushes on him. There he goes.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And incomplete on the deep ball. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Dropping back, it's Baker. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyons. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw again. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans are on the move. Pulls it, fires to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Give to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Barnett. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Baker. Working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lawson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks, it's Jordan. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They booted away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the top. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jordan.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Baker. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. He smashes his way through again. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, USC! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football away.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Nevada going quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Looking left. Got his man. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, the ground game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Here's the handoff. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lyons. Still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Running to the left. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It'll be a draw. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or...
Turning it on! That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harper. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Trojans will call on their punt team. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now here on second down. See if they keep tossing it around. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. A shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Wants to go up top. Oh, sweet feet. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.